What up? What up? How you doing? How you doing today? Sorry, I'm an idiot. I know it. You ain't got to tell me twice. Oh, Randall, he's an idiot. What's up, PR? What's up, traveler? You know, just sitting around, finger popping each other's assholes and shit. You know, that's got we done watch 21 Jump Street. Anybody needs a tablet? I have a brand new 12-inch Samsung. I need to sell. Got some stickers made. 0828 Thump candy. Got a box for sale if anybody wants to buy one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Every time I get a notification, I'll stop in and say, yo, what's up, punk? What's happening, Captain? What we doing? Standing around, finger popping each other's assholes? What up, Sam? Sam, why ain't you in school? I swear, y'all want a faithful subscriber that'll be in every live you ever have? Sam's a good one. He'll be there. Man, you're a punk, Sam. Go to school and be a real kid. Nah, I'm just kidding, man. My son wants to be homeschooled so bad, and we homeschooled him for a couple years, but when he's at school, it's my time, you know. I get to sit around, walk around my underwear, singing Kumbaya. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally joking about it. I need a bag for this jig. I need a bag for the jig. I gotta catch two more of them. Do. Double tap that screen. Hey, y'all, if y'all ain't fishing, you're wishing. And this old boy, I don't know if y'all know or not. Some of you may know, but I sold my bass cat back over the weekend. The new boat we had, the one I won in the tournament. We had bills that needed to be paid, and Braylon has his bass boat, and then we have our crappie boat, which is the 16-foot low flat bottom with a 25 on it. So we sold the bass cat and went to a very, very happy owner, a guy that's been wanting it. Actually, the tournament we won the boat in, that guy that bought the boat was in that tournament, and he finished third place. And he's been after me hard about that boat ever since I got it at the end of 2023, November 2023. But the bass cat is gone. We paid up what was left of my mortgage on the house that burnt that we owed money on. We paid that off. Paid some more bills up, so we didn't have to worry about them. So that was the adult thing for me to do. Even though I love that boat, but I didn't need it. I don't bass tournament fish no more for bass, unless it's just like a Thursday night pot tournament or something like that, and we can use Braylon's little pro craft for that. I am going to buy another boat. It's going to be a couple months or so before I get it. I'll probably get it. I'll have it before spring, but I'm going to buy it from my uncle, and it's a G3 Crappie Master. It's my dream boat. I like it more than the Bass Cat anyway, so that's that. My day is great. Just got back from you know where. Subway. Then I was laying there watching 21 Jump Street. For those of you who watched it, hilarious movie. I need a little bit of Fleischerbo, and then I need a little bit of bucktail, and I got both. And I hope everybody's having just as good a day as I am. Tomorrow, does anybody on here, my bucktail's falling apart, y'all. That's not good. Not good at all. Oh well, I'll put that back in there because I forgot I had this right here. And this right here is all I need. Just a little bit. Come over, let me pet you just a little bit. Tomorrow is going to be an exciting day. First day we can start digging ginseng here in the mountains. And I will be in the woods. I'll be walking by 4:30 tomorrow morning. Well, I won't be walking. I'll be riding my e-bike around the Forest Service Road, Government Road, to the spot that I always go to very first. It's a spot my grandfather showed me years ago. And if I can get far enough back in yonder, on that hill that I want to get in there on, I should have a little bit of cell service. And I'm taking my little 4-foot pole with me. I'm gonna put it on my backpack. And I'm gonna take it with me, and I'm gonna do a little wild trout fishing. And them little creeks that are about this wide, it's full of little old native trout about like that. I'm gonna catch me up a handful and bring back home and dig some ginseng. And I hope I might have just a tad bit of service that maybe I can do some sang digging back under them hills for y'all on a live. Not promising I'll be able to, but I'm going to try. I will give her a shot anyway. There'll definitely be some shorts, that's for sure. I'm taking a kid with me. It'll be his first time ever in the woods ginsenging. This female companion friend of mine that we're good friends. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's her son, and he wants to go. And I'm like a daddy to the boy, so he's 18 years old, and I'm going to take him. Told him he had to fend for himself. If the law got after us, you better bring your running shoes. No, it ain't illegal. We're going on private property. We got to go on Forest Service to get to the private property, but we going. It's going to be good. It's going to be nice and cool. It's supposed to be down in the low 60s, upper 50s. I'm going to go dig a little ginseng, guys. A little ginseng there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A little bit of singing there, boys. A little bit of ginsenging. I'm going to take some game cameras with me. We'll hang up some game cameras, see if we can find a little deer. Little deer. I'm looking for a big one. And there's a big one in there. He was in there last year. I could have took him 2 or 3 different times, but I wanted to wait because nobody else knowed where he was at. And still nobody, I don't think, knows he's in there. It's a little rough to get in there where he's at. It's about 4.5 miles back in the middle of the mountains. And it's gonna, if you ain't got an e-bike, it'll be a rough time. Hey Bert, how you doing? On this fine evening. It's what I call my Kentucky Blue. This is Kentucky Blue, and it's tied with Mr. Reuben Floors' peacock green blue, whatever color this is. It's a bluish green. This comes from Mr. Reuben. Guys, I got some more Chanel coming from Mr. Rubin. I think I've ordered every color Chanel that the man offers. And sadly for me, good for him, I'm about out of bleeding shad, so I'm going to have to order some more. But this blue color right here, y'all, I like it. It's kind of a weirdest bluegrass color. I tie it with robin egg blue head and Mr. Rubin's peacock green. What does he call this stuff? Peacock lime, he calls it. And it's got blue and green both in it, so it goes good with the head, I think. If you don't like it, that's okay. You ain't entitled to like anything I do. But I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy me. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Y'all, I mean, I'm going to tie with or without, but y'all make tying so much more enjoyable for me. Look at Mr. Rubin. He going to come on and go live. Y'all, Mr. Rubin's live. If y'all want to go over there and watch him, that's fine. Go ahead. It won't hurt my feelings one bit. The man's the master. He's the man, the myth, the legend of hand ties. He don't tie many bucktail crappie jigs, but I do, because I like them. I like them a lot. Alrighty. Y'all, I'm in a good mood today, if y'all can't tell. Looky, looky, looky. I got hooky. And remember, if you ain't fishing, you wishing. And if you ain't fishing thump candy jigs, you're probably fishing better jigs. What about how you like that one, huh? Huh? Say what? Get it. And these jigs I'm tying right now are for sale. I sell them by the half dozen or the dozen or by the box. I have a 3 dozen box right here. It's got my logo on the front of the box, or my sticker on the front of the box, the 828 thump candy. These are all tied with my blood and tears. But they are some very, very, and it's got 4, it's supposed to have 6. I'll have to put 2 more in here. I forgot. They go right here. But it's got 2 dozen regular jigs, or 2.5 dozen. And then it'll have a half dozen of my tail spins and underspins. So if anybody would like to order... Oh no! The light's out! I'm about to punch mine. Why did that fall out? That's not supposed to do that, y'all. That was not supposed to happen. What up, Cleveland? Hey, Cleveland, I got you a box ready to buy. Right here, ready to go. Ready to throw in the mailbox. Even got the 828 thump candy sticker on the front of it. The box took a crash a minute ago. I'm just aggravating you, Cleveland. But I mean, if you want to. I'm tying my Kentucky Blue up right now, Cleveland. So you come in at a good time. It's a pretty good color. Tied with robin egg, 132nd peel head, bucktail, and Mr. Rubin's peacock lime Chanel. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, 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 sir. Cleveland, tomorrow is the first official day we can be in the woods up here in the mountains to dig out old ginseng. And that's what I will be doing tomorrow. And doing a little wild trout fishing. I love wild trout fishing. Been catching them little old speckled trout about that long. Son, that's the best eating you can get, boy. Ain't good as crappie, but yes sir, yes sir. Not as good as crappie, but it's good. I don't know, them little wild specks, you know, they ain't but about that long. But they're pretty damn good eating. That's the only kind of trout I'll eat anyway, is wild trout. You'll not catch me eating a stalker anywhere, anytime. They taste like dog food because that's what they feed them pretty much. Amazing Jick Tie, how sweet the song. I put a little bit of this white bait fish emulator flash of blue in here. Flash of boo-hoo. A boo-hoo, I see you. Yeah, y'all, I'm in a good mood today. I got Subway. Got to spend a little time with my goddaughter. My goddaughter, her daddy was, lost his life in the military in Iraq. So I've always tried to be a daddy figure to her. He was my best friend in high school, man. I lost him. But he was fighting for our freedom, man, when he passed on. And I'll see him again one day, and he'll just know his daughter's been took very, very Subway my way. And I get to eat Subway for free. Because our Subway is privately owned. Well, it's still a corporation, but it's privately owned also. And my friend's mom owns it, so I go down there and I eat every day for free. For free. Nothing ain't for free. I always have to do something for her, usually. I usually haul her trash off once a week from her home. This is a very good looking jig. It catches a lot of crappie, sockeye, white speck, whatever y'all folk call them around yonder where y'all from, huh? And if I missed anything, let me go back over here, brother. Can't stop long going live myself. Hope you're well. Hey, bro, I'll come check it out when I get done if you're still on there. Guff. Oh, Cleveland. Cleveland's a good one, y'all. Care what you say about him. It's always in here talking bad about him, and I don't believe a word of it. No, ain't nobody ever talked bad about you that I've seen, Cleveland. You're a good one. You's a good one. Poetry, 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 poetry. I used to write a lot of poetry, mountain poetry at that. Y'all ever went to a waterfall? Took a little old, good little old seat out in the mountains at a little waterfall and just sat there and read the Bible? You'd be amazed what happens. Hey, man. Somebody's got to tell lies about you. It might as well be me. Well, y'all, that pack is done. I've got a dozen of these tied. If anybody wants them, email me up. We'll talk about something. Anybody wants this box of 3 dozen jigs? Let me know. Email me. I had 2 of them. One of them's gone. Somebody on TikTok got one of them. And if anybody would like to donate, my Cash App is in the description. But it is money symbol 828 Thump Candy. My Venmo is at Thump Candy 828. Or I have PayPal. Just look up my name or 828 Thump Candy. Don't feel obligated to donate, but man, it sure would help if people do, and when people do, and I greatly appreciate it. That's for sure. Especially right now, me being out of work again. By my stupid ass brother. Anyway. Salmon would be quite a bit of money, brother. You just save up and get 1 box, and that'd be plenty, bro. That'd help out. That box right there, I would let go. This box with 3 dozen jigs would be $65, $66 shipped, actually. And that's cheap, especially with the tail spins and the underspins in there with it. And it comes with a bonus. Comes with 3 packs of 3 silly legs too. So you're actually getting 3.5 dozen jigs for $65. That's pretty damn good, cheap. All right, I'm done with those. I need to tie 2 more of the Cleveland pink split tail. Because I tied one on live yesterday and never got back around to finish tying the rest. So I need to tie 2 more of those up. Welcome, and if there's anybody new in here, please like, comment, and please subscribe. It means so much to me. But other than that, we just sitting around finger popping each other's hole. Tying a few jigs, telling lies, copycatting, wishing we was other people. Actually, we're doing none of that. We're being ourselves. We're trying to have a good time, have a good day. I do got to go cut hay one day this week, but it rained yesterday, so it's too wet. Well, Sam, that'd be awesome, but 5 of those boxes, I'd let you have them for $200. $225 shipped. $226 actually. That's a lot of jigs, man. That's 12 dozen jigs. No. That's 18 dozen jigs, bro. I'd have to figure it out. When you get some money, you just let me know, Sam, and we'll figure something out. And you better sell a lot of slingshots. Haha. Hey, Big Daddy, show me what you cook with. Tying them jigs, praying that Lord. And this jig I'm tying right now is the Cleveland split tail jig. Right roast spaghetti-o. Right roast spaghetti-os. What happened with that one, I wonder? That was a little weird. A little weird. So, I was scrolling through TikTok last night, all the bait makers, and let me tell you what I run across. I run across a kid tying crappie jigs. The kid was 7 years old. And let me tell you right now, the kid tied way better jigs than I'll ever be able to tie. Man, them legs is crossing for some reason. There we go. There we go, there we go. That got him. But anyway, 7 years old. Appreciate it, bud. No Fox. Appreciate it. But anyway, what I was saying was, this kid was 7 years old. And let me tell you, he tied some of the prettiest and best jigs, and best quality and best looking jigs that I'd ever seen in my life. He was from Indiana. And I'm telling you right now, the kid's got talent and he will go somewhere. He's already got his jigs in a bunch of stores up around Indiana, Wisconsin. He's got his stores, his jigs in 18 stores out across the United States, and he's 7 years old. Kid's got dreams, y'all. He started time because his older sister come out with some kind of cancer, and he learned, his papa taught him how to tie flies, but he didn't like tying flies. He liked chicks. So, and the kid is amazing. If I'm going to get his channel, and I'm going to post it in my link, so everybody can check him out and support the kid. And this is the Cleveland split tail jig, y'all. Cleveland chasing that split tail. I mean, crappie tail. Oh yeah. Dogs have their sense hormones are so incredible. They're 10,000 times better than any human. Just look at that. Oh, dear. Won't you spare me order till another year? I've lost my bags for my jig. There it is, there it is. Sam, you lie too much. There's two of them. Got to get one more, guys. Got to get one more. Ooh, Daddy's belly's starting to hurt. He may have to go to the potty. If I disappear in a minute real quick, y'all know I had to go visit the John. And for those of you who don't know what the John is, it's the thing you deposit your in, the toiletry. And Sam, I really appreciate it, man. It means a lot. It really does when you say stuff like that. I just like to aggravate you sometimes. Man, it made my day last night seeing Remington back in my life. It's the first time I'd seen him in here in a long time since all that stuff happened. And he said he'd been in here, he just hadn't been commenting. He'd been lurking, working. He'd been over twerking and lurking, y'all. Twerking and lurking. Remington's good people. I like him. Ernie, he's good people. Wayman's really good people. I like Wayman. I'd like to see Wayman back in here. John C's my main man. Yes, sir. Mr. John Cena. Now you see him, now you don't. And then there's a couple people I could care less if I ever see them back in my life again. Just little drama starting mom and daddy babies. Spoilt brat gets everything's handed to him. I ain't gonna mention no names. Jackson. That's one of my son's friends, by the way, if y'all don't know. He's just a little spoiled brat. They, his mama, and I don't care if they're in here right now listening, but his mama sued McDonald's over some dumb shit. Now they got millions. She worked there and something happened and somebody screwed up on the paperwork during court and they ended up winning the case. And it was the stupidest thing ever that they was suing them McDonald's over. I try not to get my son to associate with the kid because the kid always just is bullying people, acting like he's better than everybody. I don't know. I just don't want my son around that kind of stuff because I don't want him to rub off on Braylon. The kid used to be a and he's still a good kid. Don't get me wrong, but um, he don't have to do the things he does. He didn't used to be like that till they got all that money. And he's an older kid too. He's like 18, 19 now. But I got a pretty good youngin', y'all. I do. I mean, I have to yell at him a lot because he likes to be stupid sometimes and immature, but that's a kid. But away from home, out, he's very respectful. And Braylon's a spoiled rotten little brat too, I ain't gonna lie. When he got cancer, man, I done everything in the world to make sure that kid had everything he'd ever want. And now he's in remission, thank to God. The big man upstairs let me keep my little baby boy. And Braylon can tie. I can't get him to tie on live though, man. He just won't do it. He's scared somebody's gonna say something bad while he's tying, and he's one of those who take things like that serious. What up, G?
Hi, it's me again, Margaret.
Angel Killer. Yo, what up, y'all? Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for those of you who hasn't. We just chilling in here finger popping each other's jigs and stuff. Oh no. The lights out. I'm about to knock your lights out. Man, them some good looking jigs. That's the Cleveland split tail, y'all. Anybody wants them? Hit me up on email. Also, I got this box right here. 3 dozen jigs. Got that 828 Thump Candy. Oh, and on the website, our name is no longer 828 Thump Candy. It's just going to be Thump Candy Jigs. And it ain't going to have the Y. It'll have an I that looks like a jig. It's going to be pretty cool, y'all. If anybody wants these, I tied every one of these up last night. Bunch of them on the live. But they're a bunch of good looking jigs and underspins. Marabou, bucktail, wedge tails, hackle. You name it, it's there, homie. 3 dozen jigs in this box. Email me. Guys, I'll be right back. Somebody's here. Let me go check it. It's probably for my mom's oxygen. What's up? coming, don't go away. I'm back. That was the people bringing my mammy her oxygen. Oh wow, 5 of y'all are still here. Sam, you come in here and don't comment? I doubt that. Yeah, Braylon, he's pretty spoiled rotten himself, Sam. He's got a 2023 Yamaha YZF 150, or not Yamaha, Honda CRF 150. He's got a Polaris Razor Ace. It's a one-seater side, like a Razor, but it's just a one-seater. And then he's got an Xbox Series X, the PC, Xbox One S, PS5, Nintendo Switch, which is mine, because that's what I play my Pokemon on, because I'm a Pokemon fanatic. Yeah, he's a spoiled kid. He's got an iPhone 15 Pro Max, and he's got a Google Pixel 9. I'm getting ready to take the Google Pixel 9 from him, because I want it to do my lives with, because these iPhones picture quality is just trash. He has his own boat. He bought and paid for himself from his grandparents. It's a 90s model. It's a 90. The boat's a 91 Procraft 16 foot 16.3 or something like that. It's a 16. It's a little over 16 foot. I can't remember the model number on it, but it's a Procraft 16 foot. It's got a 115 Evinrude on it. Lowrance trolling motor. He's got an Eagle Eye 9 graph. I bought that for him. Let's see what else has he got. Oh, he's got his truck. He's got two vehicles. He's got a Nissan Pathfinder truck and a Nissan Xterra SUV, which is his little camping buggy thing. And then his first truck for school will be my 06 Power Stroke. I told him he could have that when he got old enough to drive. But yeah, he's a spoiled little brat, man. He gets anything and everything he wants, but in the same manner, I make him work out at least half of whatever it is. If it's something big. Like his Polaris Ace, we got it for him for Christmas 3 years ago. He got his Honda CRF 150 last year. And then that four-wheeler, that TRX 450, it's a 250, I think. 250 or 300. It's a 300, yeah. And then we have racing go-karts. I have 2 and he has 1. But he runs one of mine. Which we ain't raced in over a year and a half. But we still got them. They're in the shop. His grandparents they own, and my brother and them, they own a big CNC company. And they do a lot of work for Snap. They got full contract for Snap-on tools. So they do all their little air impact handles and guns. They machine a lot of those and stuff like that. And for other companies, they do stuff for Matco and my brother, he's starting to get into making molds and stuff, CNC machining molds and crap. And then my stepdad's got the fly shop, Tuskegee Fly Shop in Bryson City, North Carolina. Flyfishingthesmoky.com. Yeah, the Series S, the one that's upright like a PC. Yeah, Braylon has one of those. That's what his grandma got him last year for Christmas. But he plays his Xbox One S more than he does his Series S. I don't know, Sam, what time at 2:23? I'll be on for a little bit. If there's people in here. If it goes to where they ain't but one or two people in here, I'll probably bounce off and go to TikTok for a little while because I'm trying to build my. I'm not far from being monetized on TikTok, which is a lot easier to get monetized over there. And don't seem to be as much drama over there either. But there's a lot more bait makers. But TikTok, I have, you know, you got the TikTok shop, and I can sell my jigs through the TikTok shop. Whenever I quit being lazy and set it up. Landon, what's up, brother? I seen your Snapchat. You know, peckerhead. I ain't read it yet. Or looked at it. I'm trying to figure out what color I want to put on. What I'm doing is trying to get all the colors that I want to put on the website. And I'm trying to do as best I can to have colors that nobody else has got. Trudge on through. Like number 10. Busy at work, but I had to jump in and catch you later. Doses, bro. Thank you. And trudge on through. See, that's what loyalty is. I like that. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what makes me come back every day, y'all. Stuff like that. I need to quit rambling and tie some jigs. But I've got so many. I'm gonna tie. I know what I'm gonna tie. I'm gonna tie some 1/32 wedge heads. I'm gonna need 3 of them. And y'all, these right here got thick hooks. I'm telling you, if you hang a largemouth on one of these, you ain't got to worry about it. Bet that. Man, I sat out there in the yard the other day with one of these jig heads that I've got painted here and just kept on throwing it at the side of the house where we have the foundation of the house, the blocks, just to see how many times me hitting that rock wall before the heads would like chip off. Old boy that pours these heads for me and paints them does a good job. I think I hit that rock wall 42 times before it ever made a. I mean, it dented it, but before the paint ever flaked, it was like 42 times. Like, man, sitting there with my just tap, 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 tap. I sound like that guy on YouTube that does that yoga meditation in the bathroom with the bathtub on. Tap, 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 bap, 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 bap. Okay, I can't do no more of that. I'll have to get the tulip seed out before I do any more of that. Amazing jigs, how sweet the fish. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. God is great, y'all. God is great all the time. Don't laugh at your Lord. I come here before you. Alright, there's one green tail. I'm gonna have to try that, but I've already got these other ones rocks locked and ready. What in the name of love? Dude, I didn't even know I had these. What? Hold on, y'all. I'm about to show y'all something. I didn't even know I had this color. Check this out, y'all. That's legit camouflage. Sam, what'd I tell you about that? I'm talking about no toilet seat up in here, bro. Like, did dude really send me that? What about his yellow ones with red dots? I don't have none of those. Like legit, I don't. Oh, shit. It's on now. I got colors I didn't even know I had. Ain't nobody else got them either. Not on YouTube. Mm-hmm. 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 Turn, damn you. Ain't nobody needs no toilet seat Randy. What color was I fixing to put in the middle of this? Hmm. 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 And the lights went off. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for what you've done for me and my family. This color here will be for sale if anybody wants it. Email me. This is that Paw Paw Pink. This is that Paw Paw Pink, y'all. Straight wedge tails as you can get. Man, that's sharp. That's a sharp looking little jig right there, y'all. And there ain't many people offer these 1/32 wedge heads either. I even got some 64s. If anybody wants 64 wedge heads. And I got 164 pill heads. For Rizzle Nizzle. For Rizzle my nizzle, one tweezy wheezy beezy. Snoop Dogg D double G dizzle. My Rizzle Grizzle. Nice and straight, y'all. Nice and straight. That's how we like it. We don't like them gay up in here. We like them straight, not gay. We tie these wedge tails straight, not gay. For anybody wanting to know. Money in the bank. Tell me what you think. Money in the bank. Tell me what you think. They call me Hank. Got money in the bank. Tell me what you think. Money in the bank. Tell me what you think about all that money. These jigs will put in all them fish. Jig in the fish. Put him in the boat. That'll make you wish. I know those trace. Two is all she needed, y'all. Two's all she needed. Good looking jig, y'all. Good looking jig. You better buy them. That winter fall bite's coming on. Y'all better get them while they here. Better get them while they here. Because once I sell out, I'm done tying. Till I get them stocked back up. They're done selling until they're stocked back up. Look how good those look, y'all. Boy, ain't you, boy, girl ain't mad, girl ain't mad, girl ain't mad at you. I did what I had to do. And I got me a new jig tying tool. Crappy fisherman, crappy fisherman, crappy fisherman, I ain't mad at y'all. But y'all better buy these jigs before I fall off the deep end again. Just kidding. I ain't going nowhere, y'all. I'm right here, being stupid as always. This is my therapy, y'all. It keeps me sane, y'all. But this will be the last jig I tie on this segment because I got to go to the John. And once again, my friends, this right here is the Paw Paw Pink Jig. Myself, man. No, my family's on the fly shop, Sam, since I was a baby kid. Probably younger than you, bro. And my papa always tied. My real dad, he tied before he died. We come from a long line of outdoorsmen, Sam, and it's always been cheaper to tie your own baits, make your own baits, and that's what we done. And then I'm just, you know, and I've always been decent at it, so I know I don't sell a lot of jigs on off of YouTube and TikTok, but I sell quite a few jigs around here. Like I'm the only person around here who has hand tied crappie jigs. Everybody, all the stores have like Bobby Garland's and stuff like that, but I'm the only one that ties any sort of hand ties around here. So I don't sell as many much as I like to. I used to sell a bunch. I mean a bunch, but they was just all straight up 164 squirrel tail jigs. I really don't sell as many as I used to, but I don't tie as many as I used to either. I used to keep a bunch of tied, and I'd just go to the stores and be like, hey, here, look, this is what I got. Give me this, this, or this for them. And they'd buy them and put their name on them. But there was no wedge tails or anything like that back then. It was just all straight hackle or marabou, mostly marabou jigs. But these wedge tails has changed the game around here. Nobody else has them. Nobody even knows about them. Awesome. I've gained a few subs in. But a lot of people ties wedge tails, but most of them can't get them as straight as that right there. That is perfectly in line with the head. And you seen it didn't take me no time to tie that, a minute, if that. And I thank Mr. Turner every day, because if it wasn't for Turner, those wouldn't be like that. So thank you, Mr. Stephen Turner at The Real Crappy Man Jigs. You're awesome, bro. And if anyone deserves to be successful on YouTube at jig tying or bait making, it's you. But guys, yeah, that's it for this segment. I'll be back on later on. It's about time for Braylon to get home. So I'm going to go jump in the pool for a few minutes before he gets home, because I can't stand to be in the pool when he's at home. I just like to go out there and relax. But that's it. Love you guys. Thank y'all for joining. I'll catch y'all later. And as always, stay jiggy with it. Be riggy with it. God, I won't do the Superman. Do the Superman.